Hello there students. Today, pag-uusapan natin yung isang paraan sa pagkuha ng type of bond or pag-determine ng type of bond na meron sa isang compound sa pamamagitan ng tinatawag natin na electronegativity. So ano nga ba yung electronegativity? Ang electronegativity ay the ability of an electron to attract other electrons. So ito ay ability ng electron para maka-attract, no, ng iba pang electrons. Okay, so meron tayo ditong electronegativity table. Meron din ito sa periodic table nyo. Tingnan nyo yung pinaka-legend dyan sa periodic table nyo. Hanapin nyo yung electronegativity. No? Halos lahat ng periodic table may electronegativity values. So, dito, dinownload ko to sa internet. Specific lang siya for electronegativity. Okay, so this one is, example, yung hydrogen natin is 2.1. Okay, yun yung electronegativity value niya, yung 2.1. And then for number 3, we have Li 1.0. And then yung katabi niya is 1.5. So ano yung napansin nyo? From Li to beryllium, okay, Li is 1.0, beryllium is 1.5. Napansin nyo na tumaas siya as it moves from left to right of the periodic table. Okay, check natin yung number 5, which is boron. Boron is 2.0. Okay? Ang katabi niyang carbon is 2.5. And then yung nitrogen is 3.0. And then yung oxygen is 3.5. Yung fluorine is 4.0. So, mapapansin nyo na habang nag-move ka from the left to the right of the periodic table, yung electronegativity values ng mga elements tumataas. Okay? So, yung nasa left side, sila yung mabababa yung electronegativity, while yung mga nasa right side ng periodic table, yun yung mga ating mga non-metals, is yun ang mataas yung electronegativity. Okay? So, yung mababa yung electronegativity, usually yung ating mga metals. Okay, next. Let's look at the trend from top to bottom. Example natin yung fluorine, yung atomic number 9. Fluorine is 4.0. Yung nasa baba niya, yung chlorine, number 17 is 3.0. And then yung bromine is 2.8. Yung iodine is 2.5. So, ano yung napansin yung trend as you move from the top to the bottom of the periodic table? Okay? The electronegativity values decreases. Okay? So, bumababa. So, yung may mga matataas na electronegativity values, sila yung mga nandun sa top ng periodic table. Na, as you move, no? Yung habang nag-increase yung period number, okay, is bumababa yung electronegativity values ng mga elements. So, ano nga ba yung gamit ng electronegativity? Paano siya makakatulong sa atin? Okay, so let's have some examples. Okay, so ito yung example kung paano na siya magagamit. Meron tayo ditong HCl. Ang HCl natin is, it is actually hydrochloric acid, no? Kung paano siya naging acid, later on I will teach you ano yung acids, ano yung bases, ano yung salt. Okay, so for the meantime, let's focus that this is a covalent compound, right? HCl is a covalent compound because both are non-metal. And the name of this is hydrogen chloride. Okay, that's correct. Okay, hydrogen chloride, HCl. So, yung electronegativity values, yung En values na nakikita nyo dyan, tingnan natin sa hydrogen, 2.1. And then sa chlorine is 3.0. Check natin muna doon sa table kung tama yung mga values na yan. Okay, so nandito na tayo sa table. Yung hydrogen, nasa leftmost, nasa top portion, we have 2.1. Okay? And then yung number 17, yung chlorine is 3.0. Okay, so gamitin na natin yung mga values na yon para ma-determine kung anong klase ng bond meron dito sa HCl. So, ang chlorine is 3.0 and then yung hydrogen is 2.1. So, ima-minus mo lang yun. Okay, kukunin mo lang yung difference nila. Okay, so 3.0 minus 2.1 is equal to 0.9. Okay? Napakadali, di ba? Magma-minus ka lang. So, alamin natin ano yung interpretation ng 0.9 na result natin. Okay, so nandito tayo ngayon sa interpretation. Ito yung electronegativity difference to classify bonds. Okay? So, 0 to 0.4. Okay? That is non-polar. 0.5 to 1.9, that is polar. Okay? And then for greater than 2.0, 2.0 and greater than, that is ionic bond. Okay? So, balikan na natin yung ano natin kanina. Tandaan niyo yan, tandaan niyo yung range natin. 0 to 0.4 non-polar, 0.5 to 1.9 polar, and then 2 and up, that is ionic band. Okay, so nandito na tayo. Okay, yung difference natin na 0.99, that is equal to the type of band known as the polar. Okay, so ang HCl is a polar covalent band. Okay, so ganun siya gamitin. Ganun gamitin yung electronegativity values. Okay, bigay pa tayo ng iba pang example. Okay, so ito yung dalawa pa nating example. Dun muna tayo sa nasa left side. So ang given natin diyan is dalawang oxygen. Okay, dalawang oxygen. So that is an oxygen molecule, O2. Okay, so EN values ng oxygen is 3.5. Okay? Um, 3.5, and that, of course, another 3.5 for the second oxygen. So the difference there is 0, right? So the type of band is non-polar. Kasi yung non-polar natin is ranges from 0 to 0.4. Okay? Next, yung isa pa example nasa right side natin, NaCl. Okay? NaCl is sodium chloride, or ito yung tinatawag natin na asin. Yun yung common table salt natin sa bahay. Okay? So, it is formed by the combination of sodium and chlorine. Okay? So, electronegativity value ng sodium is 0.9, and then sa chlorine is 3.0. So, gusto niyo i-check natin sa periodic table just to kung tama yung nakalagay na values dito. Okay, so we have sodium 0.9 nandito sa table natin of electronegativity, and then sa chlorine is 3.0. So tama yung mga values. Okay, so sodium is 0.9, chlorine is 3.0. So 3.0 minus 0.9, the difference is 2.1. So the type of band is ionic, kasi yung ionic natin is ranges from 2.0 and above. Okay, so ganun kadali gamitin yung electronegativity values. Okay, so pag-usapan naman natin yung iba't ibang mga ionic compounds. So, mga example lang. These are just examples of ionic compounds and uses nila. Okay, ang isang example is yung barium chloride. Ang chemical formula ng barium chloride is BaCl2. So, ano yung gamit niya? It is used in making fireworks. Okay, so yung mga paputok, din yung ginagamit yung barium chloride. And then, yung second is yung sodium bicarbonate. Ang chemical formula is NaHCO3. Okay, so baking soda. It is used in baking and an antacid to reduce stomach acid. Okay, so antacid daw para makontra yung acidity levels. And then, sa baking din daw siya, pampaalsa. Okay, so you have sodium hydroxide or NaOH. It is used as a cleaning agent. It is the component of soap and detergents. O yun. So, ginagamit sa mga sabon. And then, we have potassium iodide, yung Ki. Iodized salt used for thyroid health. O, yun pala yung iodized salt, yung ating potassium iodide. O, so, yun yung mga example ng ionic compounds at saka yung gamit nila. Ngayon naman, punta naman natin yung mga gamit ng mga examples ng covalent compounds at saka yung mga uses nito. Okay, so ang unang dyan ay yung ammonia. Okay, tinatawag din siyang nitrogen trihydride or NH3. It is used as a refrigerant gas for purification of water supplies and in manufacture of plastics, explosives, pesticides, and dyes. So, ang dami pala siyang gamit, di ba? Refrigerant, panlinis ng tubig, paggawa ng plastic, explosive. So, maraming gamit yung ating ammonia. And then, we have carbon dioxide or CO2, essential gas for plant. O, alam natin, kailangan ng plant yan for photosynthesis, di ba? And then, we have methane. Methane is CH4. It is an odorless, colorless gas used mainly as fuel to make heat and light. Okay? So, yun pala, ang gamit ng methane. Ginagamit siya as fuel, no? Para makapagluto tayo or makapag-produce ng light. And then we have water, of course. We have H2O. It is the universal solvent. It is also essential for daily and domestic use. Okay, so alam natin kung gaano kahalaga yung water, di ba? So it's also a covalent compound. Okay, so ito pa yung pagkakaiba nung nung ionic compound at covalent compound. May example tayo dito sa ionic compound, we have NaCl, that is a salt. And then for covalent compound, we have sugar, C12H22O11. Yan yung ginagamit natin na asukal sa bahay. Or that is what we call the table sugar. Okay, so compare natin yung melting point nila. Sa NaCl or salt, we have 801 degrees Celsius. While for sugar, we have 186 degrees Celsius. So, yung melting point kasi, yun yung point na kung saan natutunaw na, no? From solid, nagiging totally liquid na yung isang substance. So, pansinin natin, alin yung mas mataas yung melting point. Okay? So, mapapansin nyo dyan yung sugar, which is a covalent compound. So, yung covalent compound, mas mataas, generally, yung kanilang melting point kaysa dun sa mga ionic compounds. Ibig sabihin, mas matagal sila matunaw. Okay? And then, we have the boiling point. Ito naman yung point na kung saan kukulo na yung isang bagay, no? Halimbawa, tubig. Marireach na yung point na kung saan it turns into a gas, no? From solid or liquid, it turns into a gas. Okay? So, we have ionic compound and covalent compound. Sa salt natin, we have 1,465 degrees Celsius. While sa sugar natin is 102.82 degree Celsius. So, di hamak na mas mataas yung yung boiling point para sa ating ionic compound. Okay, ibig sabihin mas matagal sila painitin kumpara dun sa covalent compound. Appearance and hardness. Hard and brittle, crystalline solid yung ating salt or yung ating mga ionic compounds. Well, in sa covalent compounds, they are soft and flexible, solid form. Okay, so, mas matigas daw, no? At saka, yung brittle, yung mabilis silang mabasag, no? Parang chalk, di ba? Or glass. Those are brittle substances, no? And then, they are also crystalline in form. Okay? Next is the ability to conduct electricity. Yung ionic compounds, they conduct electricity when dissolved in water to form an aqueous solution. Wherein yung covalent natin, they are not a conductor of electricity. So, yung mga ionic lang yung conductor ng electricity. Wherein yung mga covalent compounds, hindi sila nakakapag-conduct ng electricity. So, yun yung pagkakaiba ng mga properties ng ionic tsaka covalent. Okay, so damay na rin natin, no, yung metallic band. Yung metallic band, it is formed between atoms of metallic elements. So, mga metals lang ang involved sa metallic band. Okay, so electron cloud around atoms, good conductor of all states, last through very high melting point. Okay, so good conductor daw sila, at saka hindi sila basta-basta agad natutunaw kasi they have high melting point. And then, examples nito, yung sodium, Na, no? Fe is iron, Al is aluminum, Au is gold, and then we have Co which is cobalt. Okay, so yung metals natin, metals form alloys. Okay, so they do not combine with metals. Metals do not combine with metals, no? They form alloys, which is a combination or which is a solution of a metal in a metal. Okay, examples are steel, brass, bronze, and pewter. So, para siyang hindi talaga sila nagko-combine, no? Yung mga metals na yan. Ang nangyayari is para siyang, nandun lang siya sa top ng isa pang metal. Isipin mo nilang parang siya, parang yung isang metal, pintura, no? Parang pinang-coat, no? Pinang-coat na lang, yun na lang gamitin nating term. Pinang-coat dun sa isa pang metal. Okay? So, ganun yung, ganun yung ibig sabihin yan. Okay, so ito yung mga example ng alloys na nag-undergo ng metallic band. So, we have steel. It is an alloy of iron and carbon. Okay, so yung steel na yan, ginagamit yun sa paggawa ng mga tulay, no? Yun yung bakal na ginagamit doon para hindi agad siya kalawangin, no? At saka para mas maging matibay siya. And then we have brass. It is an alloy of copper and zinc. Okay, so brass daw ay alloy ng copper at saka zinc. And then we have bronze. Okay, familiar kayo sa bronze, 'di ba? Yung mga binibigay kapag may mga awards, no? So it is an alloy of copper and tin, no? Yan yung bronze, copper, and tin. And then we have pewter. Pewter is an alloy of tin and antimony. And then, gold jewelry is not 100% gold because pure gold is soft. Okay, so totoo naman. No, yung pag sinabi sa inyo, ay pure gold yan. Wala namang pure gold na ano eh, na pwedeng gawing alahas automatically, no? Kasi malambot yung pure gold. So, hinahaluan nyo ng ibang metals. Kahit yung silver, kahit walang 100% silver. Okay, so usually makikita nyo 92.5% silver, mga ganun. And then may halo na siyang ibang elements, gaya halimbawa ng pwedeng ihalo ay pwedeng iron, no? Or kaya copper, or pwedeng aluminum, mga ganun, or basta ibang elements, no? Ibang elements ang pwedeng ihalo, or even cobalt and chromium. So, walang 100% talaga na na gold jewelry or even silver jewelry.